It seems like the right-wing press corps simply never learned. You would think they would come a bit more prepared after trying the same types of questions to really get Jen Psaki, get the Biden administration. You would think that they would go ahead and be prepared, but it just shows you the shallow shell. It just shows you the empty vessel that these guys are. Instead of pursuing things of interest, if you want to really challenge the Biden administration, challenge them and ask them, why aren't you fighting much harder for student loan forgiveness? Why aren't you fighting much harder for the police brutality, etc., etc., etc.? There are items that you can fight President Biden about and say, we want you to give more priority to this, or why are you not giving more priority to this? But a silly question like, at the border, why haven't you visited the border?
What do you say to those who are criticizing the president and vice president who have not to date made an in-person visit to the southwest border?
Who are those?
Those who have criticized. There have been lots of people criticizing the fact that they've not made a trip to the border yet.
Like who?
Criticism from those in the Republican Party, criticism from others.
Well, I don't know who I'm responding to, but what I will say is that the president's focus
Just the other day, one of the senators held a press conference where that was a major criticism.
One of the senators. Okay. Well, the president, Senator Rick Scott. Okay. Well, the president's focus and the vice president's focus is on solutions. And what we've seen over the past several months is that, well, we came in and there was little preparation for what was going to be a surge of migrants at the border. What we've done since then is massively reduced the number of children who are at Border Patrol facilities from over 5,000 to under 1,000. The number's probably even lower than that now, and massively reduced the number of hours that these children are spending in these facilities. So our focus is on working through the interagency process, pressing to eliminate bureaucracy, and making sure that we're taking steps that treat them in a humane and moral way, and we're less worried about press conferences or political games that are being played by some.
I like the response that she gives at the end. We're not going to play games. But the other thing is there's a factual response that she can give as well that I think she needs to add to the repertoire. We won't waste our time on making presentations that don't lead to any change of whatever it is that we have to get accomplished. When we go and we fly to Michigan to talk about jobs, we're giving those people hope that the jobs are going to be taken care of. When we are showing results at the border by the numbers that come out. So it is inconsequential for us to go and stand up at the border and say, here's a problem we can all see, a problem that is all reported. Notice it's not all that much on the news anymore. And the reason why is that slowly things are getting under control from the disaster that was left by Donald Trump. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead, number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.